Top 30 Mercer Candidate Interview Questions and Answers. Mercer is a leading global consulting firm specializing in health, wealth, and career solutions. Preparing for an interview with Mercer requires demonstrating strong analytical skills, adaptability, and a client-centered mindset. To help you succeed, we've compiled the top 30 Mercer candidate interview questions with detailed answers. These responses will guide you in showcasing your strengths, aligning with Mercer's values, and building confidence to impress during your interview. Let's dive into the most common questions. 1. Can you tell us about yourself? I am a results-driven professional with a background in your field, passionate about delivering innovative solutions that enhance client outcomes. My experience has equipped me with strong analytical, communication, and teamwork skills, which I have applied to challenging projects with measurable success. I thrive in collaborative environments and adapt quickly to change. At Mercer, I am eager to apply my expertise to help clients solve complex challenges while continuing to develop professionally. 2. Why do you want to work at Mercer? I admire Mercer's reputation as a global leader in consulting and its focus on improving health, wealth, and career outcomes for clients. The company's commitment to innovation, diversity, and professional development resonates with my own values. I want to be part of an organization that empowers employees to make meaningful contributions. Joining Mercer would allow me to grow my expertise, collaborate with talented colleagues, and positively impact clients worldwide. 3. What do you know about Mercer's services? Mercer specializes in consulting services across health, wealth, and career. It provides solutions in employee benefits, retirement strategies, talent management, and workforce transformation. Mercer is also known for its use of data and insights to guide decision-making for clients. I appreciate how Mercer combines expertise and innovation to create sustainable value for organizations and their people. This client-focused approach aligns with my career goals and inspires me to contribute effectively. 4. How do you handle working under pressure? I manage pressure by staying calm, prioritizing tasks, and focusing on solutions rather than problems. I break down complex projects into manageable steps and communicate clearly with team members to avoid misunderstandings. For instance, during a previous high-stakes deadline, I created a structured plan, delegated responsibilities effectively, and ensured everything was delivered on time. At Mercer, I would apply the same organized and resilient approach to consistently meet client and business needs. 5. Describe a time when you solved a complex problem. In a previous role, I faced a project with conflicting stakeholder requirements. I conducted research, identified the core issues, and facilitated a discussion to align priorities. By proposing a balanced solution, I ensured both client satisfaction and project success. The experience taught me the value of problem-solving, negotiation, and clear communication. These skills are crucial at Mercer, where helping clients navigate complex challenges requires a thoughtful and structured approach. 6. How do you prioritize tasks when managing multiple projects? I prioritize tasks by evaluating deadlines, importance, and overall impact. I also use project management tools to track progress and ensure accountability. Regular check-ins with colleagues help maintain alignment and prevent delays. For example, I successfully managed 3 client projects simultaneously by balancing urgent requests with long-term objectives. At Mercer, I would use this structured approach to handle multiple responsibilities while ensuring high-quality delivery for clients and teams. 7. What strengths would you bring to Mercer? My key strengths include analytical thinking, adaptability, and effective communication. I excel at interpreting data to develop insights and presenting them in ways that support decision-making. I am also adaptable, thriving in fast-paced environments where change is constant. Additionally, I build strong relationships with clients and colleagues, which fosters collaboration and trust. These strengths directly align with Mercer's mission of delivering measurable results for clients while maintaining strong professional relationships. 8. What are your career goals in the next 5 years? In the next 5 years, I aim to grow within a global consulting firm like Mercer by taking on leadership responsibilities, contributing to high-impact projects, and building expertise in client solutions. I also want to enhance my technical and leadership skills through continuous learning and professional development. Ultimately, I aspire to become a trusted advisor who supports Mercer's mission of creating sustainable value for organizations and their employees. 9. How do you handle conflict in a team setting? I handle conflict by actively listening, remaining neutral, and focusing on common goals. I encourage open communication to understand differing perspectives and work toward a constructive solution. For instance, in a past project, I resolved a team disagreement by highlighting shared objectives and facilitating compromise. This restored collaboration and improved outcomes. At Mercer, I would apply the same approach to ensure strong teamwork and maintain positive, productive relationships. 10. What makes you a good fit for Mercer? I align with Mercer's values of integrity, collaboration, and innovation. My background in problem-solving, data analysis, and client service equips me to deliver strong results. I am adaptable, resilient under pressure, and eager to grow professionally within a supportive environment. I also enjoy working with diverse teams and clients, which is central to Mercer's global operations. These qualities make me a strong fit for Mercer's culture and long-term goals. 11. How do you stay motivated at work? I stay motivated by setting personal goals, focusing on the bigger picture, and celebrating achievements along the way. I also find motivation in knowing my work makes a tangible difference for clients and the organization. Learning new skills and collaborating with colleagues inspire me further. At Mercer, I would stay motivated by contributing to impactful client solutions, engaging in continuous development, and being part of a global team that values innovation. 12. Can you give an example of a successful team project you worked on? In a previous role, I worked on a cross-functional team tasked with streamlining employee benefits processes. I coordinated communications, contributed analysis, and supported implementation. The project reduced processing times by 25% and increased employee satisfaction. The success came from open communication, teamwork, and aligning with organizational goals. At Mercer, I would bring the same collaborative approach to deliver impactful solutions that address client needs effectively and improve long-term outcomes. 13. How do you approach learning new skills? I approach learning new skills with curiosity and discipline. I start by understanding the fundamentals, practicing through real-life application, and seeking feedback from mentors or peers. For example, I once needed to learn a new analytics tool quickly. I dedicated time to online resources, practiced consistently, and sought advice from colleagues, which accelerated my learning. At Mercer, I would continue using this proactive approach to gain new skills that support client and organizational success. 14. What do you know about Mercer's company culture? Mercer's culture is built on collaboration, innovation, and diversity. The firm values integrity, teamwork, and professional growth while encouraging employees to bring their authentic selves to work. Mercer also promotes continuous learning and supports employees in developing their careers. This culture resonates with me because I value teamwork, openness, and growth. I believe I can thrive in Mercer's environment while contributing positively to both clients and colleagues. 15. How do you handle constructive criticism? I welcome constructive criticism as a valuable opportunity to improve. I listen carefully, ask clarifying questions, and apply the feedback to enhance my performance. For example, when my manager suggested restructuring reports for clarity, I implemented the advice, which resulted in improved client satisfaction. I also reflect on feedback to avoid repeating mistakes. At Mercer, I would view constructive criticism as an essential tool for personal growth and delivering better client results. 16. What do you consider your biggest professional achievement? One of my proudest achievements was leading a process improvement project that cut reporting time by 40%. It involved analyzing workflows, implementing new tools, and coordinating with multiple departments. The project not only improved efficiency but also enhanced accuracy and client satisfaction. I take pride in the measurable impact this created. At Mercer, I aim to replicate similar success by delivering solutions that create value for both clients and the organization. 17. Why should we hire you over other candidates? I bring a unique blend of analytical expertise, adaptability, and strong interpersonal skills. My ability to interpret data, solve problems, and build lasting client relationships makes me a strong candidate. I also share Mercer's commitment to delivering sustainable solutions and driving innovation. Hiring me means gaining a motivated professional who is ready to contribute immediately while continuing to grow. I am dedicated to helping Mercer achieve its mission and empower client success. 18. How do you stay updated with industry trends? I stay updated by reading industry publications, attending webinars, and participating in professional networks. I also follow thought leaders on platforms like LinkedIn and engage with Mercer's research, which is widely respected in the consulting world. By tracking emerging trends, I adapt my approach to remain relevant and add value. At Mercer, I would continue monitoring industry insights to ensure my work aligns with evolving client needs and global market changes. 19. Tell us about a time you had to meet a tight deadline. In a previous role, I was tasked with delivering an urgent client report in less than 48 hours. I quickly created a priority plan, delegated tasks where possible, and worked efficiently without compromising accuracy. By maintaining focus and collaborating closely with colleagues, we delivered on time, and the client expressed appreciation for our responsiveness. At Mercer, I would apply the same resilience and time management skills to meet demanding deadlines successfully. 20. How do you build relationships with clients? I build relationships by listening actively, understanding client needs, and maintaining consistent communication. I believe trust grows through transparency and delivering on commitments. For example, I regularly scheduled check-ins with clients to address their concerns and provide updates, which strengthened long-term partnerships. At Mercer, I would apply the same approach to develop meaningful relationships that support client satisfaction and foster trust, aligning with the firm's client-centered values. 21. Describe a time you adapted to significant change at work. When my company adopted a new HR platform, I quickly learned the system, attended training, and supported colleagues unfamiliar with the technology. My proactive approach helped maintain team productivity during the transition. I also identified shortcuts that saved time and shared them with others. This experience demonstrated my adaptability and willingness to embrace change. At Mercer, I would bring the same flexibility to support clients and colleagues in evolving business environments. 22. What strategies do you use to stay organized? I stay organized by using digital tools, prioritizing tasks, and maintaining clear deadlines. I also review progress daily and adjust priorities as needed. For instance, I managed several projects simultaneously by categorizing tasks into urgent and long-term, ensuring nothing was overlooked. This method kept me efficient and reliable. At Mercer, I would continue applying structured organization strategies to deliver consistent, high-quality results across multiple client engagements. 23. How do you ensure accuracy in your work? I ensure accuracy by double-checking my work, reviewing data thoroughly, and applying quality control measures. I also use peer reviews when appropriate to minimize errors. For example, I once implemented a checklist system for reports, which significantly reduced mistakes and improved reliability. At Mercer, I would bring the same attention to detail and commitment to quality to maintain the firm's reputation for delivering trusted insights and reliable client solutions. 24. How do you handle situations where you lack experience? I handle unfamiliar situations by approaching them with curiosity and determination to learn. I research independently, seek guidance from colleagues, and ask clarifying questions to build knowledge quickly. For instance, when tasked with a project outside my expertise, I studied relevant materials, consulted experts, and delivered successful results. At Mercer, I would view such situations as opportunities to grow while ensuring I deliver high-quality outcomes with the support of available resources. 25. What role do you usually take in a team? I typically take on a supportive and collaborative role, often facilitating communication and ensuring alignment with project goals. I am comfortable stepping into leadership when needed, but I also value being a reliable contributor. For example, I coordinated between departments during a project, which kept everyone aligned and improved efficiency. At Mercer, I would continue to adapt my role as necessary to ensure teamwork and project success. 26. How do you measure success in your work? I measure success not only by meeting deadlines and achieving objectives, but also by the value my work creates for clients and the organization. For example, I considered a project successful when it improved efficiency, enhanced client satisfaction, and supported long-term goals. At Mercer, I would measure success by consistently delivering impactful solutions that empower clients, foster trust, and contribute to Mercer's mission of making a difference in people's lives. 27. Tell us about a mistake you made and how you handled it. Once, I submitted a client report with an overlooked error. As soon as I realized, I immediately corrected it, informed my manager, and introduced a review process to avoid future mistakes. This experience taught me accountability and the importance of attention to detail. At Mercer, I would apply this lesson by ensuring accuracy, owning responsibilities, and learning from mistakes to continuously improve performance and maintain professional integrity. 28. How do you manage stress at work? I manage stress by staying organized, focusing on priorities, and maintaining a positive outlook. Breaking tasks into smaller steps helps me stay in control, and I also take short breaks to recharge. For example, during a high-pressure project, I maintained open communication, focused on problem-solving, and delivered successful results without burnout. At Mercer, I would use these techniques to remain composed, productive, and resilient in demanding situations. 29. What interests you most about the role you are applying for? I am most interested in the opportunity to work on diverse projects that directly impact clients' health, wealth, and career strategies. The role combines analytical challenges with client interaction, which matches my skills and interests. I am also excited about the chance to learn from Mercer's experienced professionals while contributing my own expertise. This combination of growth and impact makes the role particularly appealing and aligns with my long-term career goals. 30. Do you have any questions for us? Yes, I do. Could you share more about Mercer's professional development opportunities and how the firm supports employees in advancing their careers? I'm also curious about how Mercer fosters collaboration across global teams to deliver consistent client solutions. Understanding these aspects would help me align my goals with Mercer's vision and ensure I contribute effectively. Asking these questions also demonstrates my genuine interest in the company's culture and future. Mercer interviews are designed to evaluate not only your technical expertise, but also your ability to collaborate, adapt, and deliver client-centered results. By practicing these top 30 interview questions and answers, you can prepare to showcase your strengths with confidence. Remember to stay authentic, emphasize your alignment with Mercer's values, and demonstrate your enthusiasm for the role. With preparation and focus, you'll be ready to make a strong impression at Mercer.